Ah, lazy Thursday. It's always nice to have a day where absolutely nothing strange happens whatsoever.
Hey, Finn!
Ah, irony. So you have returned to rain on my parade.
You remember those guys who hate our guts?
Unless you are referring to the countless people you have teed off, I am assuming that you are referring to the Scrap Lord and how he hates our guts for helping Squid to spawn a revolution.
Well, apparently Scrap Lord and his minions got beat up and kicked out of the main scrapyard, and they want our help to get revenge.
And how do you know this?
Because he told me himself.
Wait, what were you doing all the way over there?
I didn't. They came here. Apparently they've been waiting outside our place for like 30 minutes.
Wait, what? Oh, sweet potatoes!
There is no cause for alarm. We merely come in peace. We merely require your assistance with removing some unruly house guests.
So you're not going to mutilate us?
Not unless you don't cooperate.
I said to let me do the talking.
Yeah, okay. I don't trust any of you as far as I can throw you. Which is not very far, because one of my arms is skinny, and the other is a gun.
Okay, look. We have been violently kicked out of our home, and we need your help to get it back. Oh, really? You lost your home? Wow, I wonder if this is perhaps karma for something you might have done in the past. Oh, wait, yeah, you kicked us out of our home.
Because you spawned a revolution.
Shut it! Listen, we came up with a plan to retake the high scrapyard, but getting you three on board was an essential step towards its success. You came up with a plan. I don't remember Scrap Lords being much for plans. Or brains in general. Lord Scraplord says that after his body was stolen, he had to hone his already brilliant mind to new heights of genius.
Was his voice box stolen too? Because he seemed a lot more talkative the last time I met him.
His voice box is fine. It's just that his seething hatred at the sight of you and your association with the rebel leader Squid reduced him to unintelligible grumblings. And now with his anger at this new threat,
His rage has basically shifted to blind fury at this point.
It's gotten so bad he can only communicate with us by blinking in Morse code.
Pete, Finn, can we even blink?
Don't make me think about that right now.
Listen, this new monster was able to defeat Lord Scraplord and take his body. The only way we can defeat him back is if we work together. And if you don't cooperate, we'll blast you! He'll do it, he's crazy.
So what was the plan?
You three are going to go to the scrapyard. Find the monster known as Salamander. Yes? And then politely ask him to leave.
You want us to ask him to leave?
Politely ask him to leave, yes. Question. What happens if the Salamander guy says no? If Salamander says no, he will do so violently and painfully. So while he's distracted by viciously beating you three to a pulp...
Wait, what?
That's when we send in Charybdis.
Who's Charybdis?
Charybdis, you can come in now, sweetie. This is Charybdis. She's cool.
She's terrifying. Wait, huh?
We built her specifically to kill Salamander, so if he refuses your polite request, we'll just send her in to Wreckface.
While I don't doubt your craftsmanship, I still can't quite figure out what makes you believe we should listen to anything you have to say.
Did you miss the part where there are 5 of us and 3 of you, and we'll blast you to smithereens if you don't?
You know Leadful can kill like 20 people regularly in one sitting, right?
It's a nasty habit, I'm trying to quit.
Also, I don't think I want to try talking to a guy who made you guys look like you got into a fight with a bargain bin and lost. Except you, Rector, you're about the same.
Driving a hard bargain, are we? Then you leave me no choice. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please.
Okay, fine.
Hooray! It's a good thing you stopped me when you did. I was about to start crying, and that would have just been uncomfortable for everyone involved.
Yeah, sure, whatever. We are leaving. Cyborg Dragon, you're in charge of the place while we're out.
Yay!
And no parties.
You never let me do anything!
So are we really going to listen to those guys? Because I don't think they've thought this plan entirely through.
Yeah, we're not exactly on their payroll anymore. We're still going to politely ask him to leave. But first we're going to ask some clarifying questions, like who he is and why he showed up so suddenly out of the blue, and what the heck happened to the high scrapyard.
Excuse me? Well, this is a quizzical turn of events.
So you're wondering where the scrapyard went, are you?
Hi.
Yeah?
Well, we can take you there.
You know, if you want. Well, these seem like trustworthy individuals.
How have you not been shanked and left bleeding out in an alleyway somewhere yet?
It's your choice, but if you follow us, we can take you to where the high scrapyard went.
Although I guess at this point we could call it the low scrapyard.
Heh, yeah. I am an excellent judge of character. Just follow us through this slightly claustrophobic fairy cavern.
Leadful, I just want you to know that if this is a trap and we die here today, I'm going to fall on top of you in such a way that my horns impale you, and I can finally get a sense of payback for everything you have put me through.
I wouldn't have it any other way, buddy.
That is not how I intended that sequence of words to be taken.
Ta-da!
Here it is!
Okay, so you weren't lying about that, but would you happen to know a guy by the name of Salamander?
You want to talk to Salamander?
Well, we were supposed to go to the high scrapyard and ask him to leave. Politely, yes. But it having moved has kind of thrown off our whole groove.
Also, we have no idea what he looks like. Oh, he's the guy standing right behind you.
I have just 3 questions for you. Who are you? Why'd you show up so suddenly out of the blue? And what are you doing in my scrapyard?
Oh. No. No. It's more horrible than I ever imagined. Salamander is a total pansy.
I must apologize for the mess. I wasn't really expecting company.
You really don't have to apologize for anything. I think this is actually the cleanest place the high scrapyard's ever been in.
Oh, well, that's relieving of you to say that. I haven't had a place of my own to keep clean in so long, I was worried I'd lost my touch.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, well, you see, a long time ago, I and a few of my friends thought it would be a fun idea to do one of those sleep in a haunted location challenges.
This is gonna be so fun, you guys! Hey, why can't I open the door? Oh, I thought it would be a fun idea if we put a lock on the door so we couldn't escape. Wow, good idea, boys!
Can we open it from inside? And then we were trapped inside a cabinet for 12 years. True story. Yeah, we killed him off in the first week after we realized that his antics, which had once proved charming, were now an active threat to our survival. And then we ate his corpse for sustenance. True story.
So, how'd you escape?
Well, it wasn't really much of an escape. Some weird yellow guy accidentally picked the lock and let us all out.
Ooh, what does this button do?
And then while everyone went back inside to pack up and prepare for the return to the outside world, I left immediately to see what had become of my beloved scrapyard. And what did I find but a usurper sitting upon my proverbial throne? I politely asked him to leave, but he had his cronies attack me and I saw red. I don't quite remember what I did then, but I remember the aftermath. Every attacker was either horrifically maimed or shredded to pieces. I remember surveying the carnage as the survivors crawled away on whatever limbs would carry them. I had just wanted to go home, and yet I spilled blood on my own proverbial welcome mat. The feeling of blood on my claws still haunts me to this day. But, silver lining, I was able to use the pieces left behind to build my new sons, Komodo and Viper. Say hello, boys. Sup?
I changed my mind. This guy's awesome.
Well, this is awkward. We were sorta sent here by those guys you kicked out to politely ask you to leave.
Am I to understand that they wish to offer me the same request that I offered to them not so long ago, that they so rudely refused?
Yep.
And why should I accept?
Because our scrapyard is bigger?
Excuse me?
Yeah, you could come live with us, you and your sons, and while the other guys come back here, where they can't bother anyone. We've got plenty of room, lots of activities. You could help us do some spring cleaning.
Well, I don't know.
I heard him say no! It's time!
Let's go now!
You have very large hands.
So I've been told. I happen to enjoy our conversation, so I will allow you to leave before I completely lose my temper and slaughter you all.
Okay, buddies, we're leaving. Let us not overstay our welcome any further.
And about your offer,
Yeah, huh?
I'll think about it.
Honestly, I came in here expecting to be viscerally eviscerated, so that's really all I can ask for.
I still say you should let me fight him.
And then we would not be alive here talking about it, although admittedly the thought of not having to listen to your voice anymore is definitely tempting.
So what happens now?
Well, I guess we roll out the sleeping bags because Scraplord and the others are gonna have to stay with us for a while until Salamander makes a decision. Seriously, what the heck was in that grape soda? Okay, everybody, we have some good news and bad news, and what the heck? What the what? Cyborg Dragon? I said no parties!
Didn't say no raves.
This is ridiculous!
We built her specifically to kill Salamander, so if he refuses your reply's not a word.
I cannot do it.
Yeah, huh? I can't do it!